Yeah, I mean, I guess they were talking about coaching them, but I don't really get into the paperwork. I just know that now I work with a little bit.
Okay.
And then but until I'm signed, I don't care. I can fight everybody anywhere, and I'm gonna put in Georgia. I can fight anywhere until I'm signed. Then I can be more of a slave to one.
Why do you have to put it like that in the slave terms? Is it because it's the dealings of the flesh?
Yeah. That's the way it is. It is like that. You only move when they tell you to move. Like right now, so I'm not signed. I can fight in Georgia. I can fight over here, fight here, and fight over there. But then they sit you down. They say you're only fighting in 3 months. Nothing you can do. You know, sometimes it be like that.
Is it a little bit frustrating when you're, when you want to be like a super active fighter?
It could be, definitely. Especially when you're in the single digit record.
Yeah.
So you just feel like, what is it gonna be? Like 3 years before I get to be even contender in any type of thing. But now that I'm 7-0, I'm just trying to get in the double digits. Then like start beef somewhere and just have somebody fight me, baby over there, something and make like Lara did. Just provoke something to make a fight happen.
So you're willing to do anything it takes pretty much to get the big names and the big fights, right?
But nothing out of line.
Yeah, of course, you gotta remain a gentleman.
But I mean, this is like there's a professional thing, when you're trying to make it somehow, some way. So you gotta be willing to fight somebody that you know deep down it could possibly hurt you, and just say, do it. And then you worry about the injuries when I'm in the hospital. But for the meantime, I'm gonna go in there with the same confidence as if I was fighting a fifth grader. Just go there and do it.
How do you motivate yourself to stay in shape even when you're like in the off season? You're looking like a solid 225, 230 right now.
No, it's crazy different. It's crazy different. The harder you train, then like you don't wanna run like you did for the fight. So you might take a week off, and in that week, every fantasy of food that you had throughout the time you were gonna fight, you're going at it. So then, and once I get to 240, I disgust it. I look. So that's when you go back to training. Not even hard, just trying to get back into something, and then I try to stay like at 10 pounds. That when they tell me come fight, and then it motivates you. But naturally, it's hard to stay in really good shape.
What do you miss the most? What's the food that you're like, I need this. I can't wait till the fight is over so I can finally have that meal, that post weigh-in meal.
Man, if I tell you, I don't even know that.
There's got to be some kind of, what is it like? There's got to be something Dominican, right? It's got to be something.
Dominican.
What's like the foods you miss?
I'm a kid. I just like junk food. I like cookies and ice cream and all that.
All right, so it's hard to give up.
Because really, for while I'm training, I'm eating very much what I would eat. Like my cultural food is pretty healthy. Okay. Blood and stuff like that. It has a lot of starch and stuff. Very limited, but there's nothing that I really have to cut down on. Now when you talk about like beer,
so you can't crack that 40 ounce.
Nah, that's the stuff that you really gotta be like that. But stuff. A lot of the food that I crave as I'm training is the same food that if I was to go ahead and eat it, I would be like, I shouldn't do this again. So the discipline almost works itself out.
I know last time we spoke, you talked about how you're training so you can keep up that pace, that Mike Tyson-like pace, so you can be an exciting fighter. How many rounds will this fight be, and how comfortable do you feel going the distance?
If this fight gonna be 6 rounds, I feel like my last fight. You ain't got to see that.
I saw the Instagram clip.
But it was pretty action-packed, and throughout, even in the 6th round, still dancing around.
Still doing a lot of the movement.
So definitely. I always would say that I'm ready to do backflips at the end of the round, every round. Boy, in the back of your mind, you think, what if this is one that is really a grinder that you really? But I train more than the physical, even the mentality to be exhausted, like about to vomit, still be able to keep it together and breathe and be like, because that's really what it comes down to. A lot of times, just your mindset. It's one thing when you're in shape and you go do the things in your body feeling great, but once your body's gone, it's only your mind that can keep you focused and feeling like, okay, the round's gonna end, I'm gonna recover, and do it again. Sometimes that's the hardest part of the mind.
As your level of competition has increased, what have you learned about yourself? You know, because like I feel like you have to dig deep, and you know, you really see how good your chin is, how much heart is there. But something you learn about yourself and fighting these tougher opponents.
When it comes to chin, I find out. I mean, I don't want to say that I got a chin because you never know if it was probably the end of a punch that caught me. I've been caught enough times that you know the type of hits that jog your memory. You're like, oh. And I've taken those and definitely. I don't want to say it's better, but the body's worse than getting hit in the head.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, getting hit in the body is terrible. Yeah, because you get hit, and even as you're moving around, now you feel like you just ate something, and your stomach moved with you. But definitely, I you know, when I see my own fights, I'd be surprised. I'd be like, oh, if I wasn't me, if that was somebody else, I would have been like, this guy's good.
This guy's tough. Right.
But then because it's me, I'm like, nah, you know damn well you wanted to quit. Like, I know the mentality that was going on as the fight was going on, so I don't respect myself as much. But yeah, I see that, you know, it's hard. There's a lot of chin and relentless pressure and all that. Isn't it? But I know that it could be better.
How do you feel your power carries? Like you said, you're one of the smaller heavyweights. How do you feel that power is in comparison to the guys like the big babies, Deontay Wilder?
I understand completely that I have only one person knockout. I don't expect to just swing at you. I know that I got to break you down, stay on you, and just make it dirty for you, make you drop your guard, make you want to run away. That's when I eventually, after enough of that, then I can start throwing in the later round and start going for your head.
Obviously, I see a lot of Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali in your style. Who were some of your greatest influences for your style?
By far, the dude I look to the most is Julio Cesar Chavez.
Okay.
By far, the one guy that I look at. So even when I feel sloppy, I'm like, that's how So I look at Chavez a lot. I look at Provodnikov.
Okay.
Like the way he fought Timothy Bradley.
Oh, that's one of my favorite fights, man.
That's the stuff. I like Cotto.
All right.
I just respect his heart. He's a tough guy. Never ducked anybody. Fought the toughest at the prime. And it's pretty much the fighters, the grinders, Joe Frazier.
All right.
The people that really just. I'm not a big fan of like the fancy footwork. You know, even though I use footwork, but I'm more of a fan of the people that show their art and really show that they came to fight.
You kind of just spoke, you know, the way you described yourself is kind of like a heavyweight Sean Porter a little bit, with, you know, you being a smaller guy and wanting to make it a rough and tough, like dirty fight. You know, it's kind of, Sean kind of has that style too, where he ducks down a little bit. Who would you ever see yourself in comparison from like the guys of today? You know, from like the smaller fighters.
Let me see.
Because you named a lot of smaller fighters as like a lot of your influences. Is there anybody today?
Today, right now, let me see. Somebody that come off the top of my head right now, probably can't. It's not coming up to my head, but like a lot of the fighters that I really like, they keep me tired.
All right.
Like I was a big fan of Maidana.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not so much like him. I'm not that wild.
Yeah.
But definitely just the style of just.
I was actually gonna name him. Let me talk about some upcoming fights. Gotta talk about it. Floyd, McGregor. What do you think about that? Good for boxing, bad for boxing? What's your opinion?
Look how big it got. It was supposed to be a joke and this ridiculous thing, but it sold out everywhere I went. It's one of those things. It's almost like you just gotta respect that he could do whatever he wants. You know, and it's not bad for the sport at all. Because he's making people that typically don't even care. Now they got it on their calendars to look at something boxing related. Ultimately, I'll say it's good for everybody. It's good for business. It's good for him. It's good for McGregor. It's good for UFC. It's good. I mean, it's an event where the biggest stars are going at it. There's no way it could be anything wrong with it.
Are MMA fans just crazy, or does Conor McGregor actually have a chance in there? Because you go in the comment sections in Facebook, Instagram, people, he's gonna knock Floyd out and all this kind of stuff. Are they just nuts?
You gotta. Yeah, I'll say it. For the simple fact that that's what he does. The guy's a boxer. Then this guy, his advantages are, like even in UFC fights, his advantages, a lot of what made him great, he can't even do in the ring. He can't kick. You can't do like a lot of punches, spin punches. There's a lot of things that what made him so versatile, so unique in his sport, can't translate in the ring. Now, had they done a UFC fight, there's no way. Then I'll be an idiot to say that Mayweather had that much of a chance, you know. But because we're coming to his ground where he dominates, it's ignorant almost to believe that this guy could do something. You know how many other better, proven fighters couldn't do it? Like Cotto did his absolute best, and he showed that Mayweather could get hit, but he wasn't able to beat him. Then you got Pacquiao, the biggest fighter in the world, and didn't do anything. So if I had to bet money, I would not. It's just that there's no way you could go with McGregor.
You talk about Triple G and Canelo. Break that fight down for me. Who were you in favor of for that fight?
I would say Canelo.
Yeah, why is that? I hear a lot of people saying that now, but he's the underdog.
I have a reputation that whoever I go for loses.
That's not really like a good reputation, man.
Nah, because I go.
You always go with the underdog?
Nah, it's like I got love for people. So if I like you, and I know you're gonna get whooped, I go for you. I favor you. I know you're not gonna win, but I favor you, and I'll make any argument up to go for you.
Okay, so you're going for Canelo, but
Canelo.
you think Triple G's gonna win? Or?
That's why this fight is so good, because none of them have been. You never seen Canelo wobble, never seen Triple G.
Except for when he fought Cotto.
But
that was a long time ago. Yeah.
You never seen either one of them out of breath.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn. Hopefully it's something. It's such a fight that none of them. I haven't even seen them bleed. So I don't know. It's just really up in the air.
Last but not least, let me get the gentleman's top 5 pound-for-pound fighters today.
That's terrible. let me see. I can mention 5, but not even in order.
Go ahead.
There's Lomachenko's really amazing.
Okay, definitely.
Let me see, Lomachenko. Then Andre Ward gotta be there. Then let's see. Active, right?
Active, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, at the heavyweight, Anthony Johnson, because he owns that category. Let me see. Chocolatico, just because he's the guy, man. Let me see. And over here, I'll give the last one up. Crawford.
Terrence Crawford?
Unless he fights. Who is it supposed to fight?
Ndongo, the African guy.
No. The fight that would have been good with him. Is it that BBC do? They don't mess with top round.
Yeah.
That's where the fights would have been at.
Yeah.
That's where the fight.
Well, he is moving to 47 after his unification, so he called out Keith Thurman and guys like that. So those could be good fights, or maybe him and Errol Spence.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah,
that's the one
that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And I don't know who to go for, because I had the British dude.
Kelbrook?
I thought he was gonna.
You thought he was gonna beat Spence?
And when he beat him like that, he just dismantled him.
That was a great fight.
I'm bad to predict fights, because I like people. If I meet you, if I shake your hand, I got you for the next fight. I don't care who you got. But like right now with Big Baby, the other guy seems so nice. So I'm like, I hope you win. Like, I'm bad at gambling. I'm too much.
All right, man. Well, always enjoyable to have an interview with the gentleman. Everybody should tune in. Tell everybody where they can follow you on your social media.
And Instagram, GGArias33, and on Facebook, George Arias, and that's all I use.
That's all you use right there. If the fans want to get in touch with the man who has the spitting image of Muhammad Ali, right there. And that's it. There you have it.
Appreciate your time, bro.